I'm starting the old stream, so we can go whenever you're ready.
Sweet.
Down.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like other disclaimers, I have not pre-written a recap of last time. Figure we
Ooh.
can just muddle through that. Um, the
Muddle,
typical Delta
muddle.
Green stuff.
It's got horror.
Blood, gore, psychological situations, all that kind of thing. Murder, suicide, any of those are fair game. We did not talk about lines and veils and safety tools. We don't do safety here. We just throw you into the cosmic horror and see what happens. But yeah, no, I guess seriously, if we cross any lines or something, I guess let me know. But
Yeah.
I feel like there are no hard lines in this group, perhaps, or at least not ones that we've approached.
Nish, what does that actually do?
But,
I don't know. I'll never know. I'm an opera.
Sweet. So shall we start muddling?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, sure. But one question: is the workplace OSHA safe and verified?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Perfect.
and they're most likely not forklift certified.
Even better.
Yeah, that is one thing I can spoil, guarantee. Like, nothing is safe.
Nothing is sacred.
That too. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
We gotta get a few things maybe that are sacred.
Okay. Few sacred
Maybe
cows, got
we'll
it.
teach you about them. Yeah. All right. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, we introduced two new agents of the. Well, we introduced the entire new team. We had a couple of cutscenes introducing. Time to learn names. Agent Santa, who was doing some shady deals at his little outlet office in between Little Caesars and a jiu-jitsu
That's
gym
the guy.
late one night.
Ew. Hey, Hannah.
Yeah, caught in the middle of a Delta Green bust and brought on board for shady dealings, maybe? Question mark.
Indentured servitude?
And then yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how on a scale of like 1 to 10 willing versus coerced. That's probably at least a 5. But yeah, anyway, so that was Agent Santa, and then Agent Sign, retired military, living in the woods, minding his own business. Kind of caught wind of some chopper activity, scoped out what was going on, saw something weird, something that smelled terribly, had a humanoid form, kind of bolted with unnatural speed. After kind of being spotted, presumably. And then, yeah, kind of on the debrief, seeing some nasty, rotted human flesh, and kind of being brought on board by some other former military Delta Green agents. Here, serving his country one more time.
Wow.
And yeah, the mission setup. Where are we with the mission setup? So we're S cell, that was determined.
There's a lot
So we
of
also have
buttons.
Agent Spice. Oh yes. Yeah, once soon to be friendly Agent Hawking? Friendly Hawk? I don't know. He's not the new Yeezy. I kind of got the feeling, but he kind of is.
He
Maybe.
could be.
Oh wow.
He could be.
I feel like,
Give him a
yeah.
chance.
I feel like there was a little bit of positive reception.
Okay.
Maybe. But yes, we have Agent Spice, who is a streamer that has somehow come into the realm of Delta Green, and Agent Sadako, that is with NCIS, Naval Primitive Investigative Services, that has also been brought in recently, and Agent Stoker, who's with the CDC.
That's correct.
Um,
So you can CDC's nuts.
yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, damn. He's got that ready. Do we want to do intro scenes or mission recap? Which
Doesn't
is
matter to
cool.
me.
More
Whichever.
fun.
Roll off.
Roll off.
Roll off. All right, D100, 1 through 50 is mission recap. 51 and higher is
I'll do it.
more agent intros.
I'm lucky today.
Oh yeah.
See?
All right, mission
See?
recap, right?
Yep. I think that's what you said. I wasn't listening. I had
Um,
rolling in the brain. so-
Yeah. He was thinking about the rolling. So the operation is taking place in or near Kansas City, Missouri, Leavenworth, that area. Let me kind of get us to the regional map. So y'all are, where are you? I think we've got you in a fictional motel that's kind of like near Leavenworth. And on the surface, it's a missing persons case being handled by the FBI. Your handler is an Agent Jackson, late 40s, early 50s, African American lady. Seems to be Delta Green veteran herself. And with her is an Agent Celis, who is Delta Green and officially NSA, who is supporting the mission as well. And he's got a little bit of experience under his belt. Y'all met up and got briefed on the mission. So it's a missing persons. The Galworthys was a family of 3, husband, wife, and daughter, I think. Yep. Have gone missing, and it's somehow connected to this this weird cult. Harmonic Bliss is the name of it. Kind of new age hippie. Find yourself kind of a cult. That also has on its pamphlet like a symbol that's definitely known to be a cult, tied to the occult. Or sorry, not a cult, the unnatural. Right, Delta Green calls the Cthulhu mythos stuff the unnatural.
Some may right.
Yeah. And so she's Agent Jackson has you all kind of or has the game plan to insert 2 of the agents as undercover agents. That will be Agent Sadako and Santa, I think. Was that right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. And the 2 of you are going under the pretense of like students or like people that are interested in harmonic bliss, perhaps, that Don Hawking, the insider, is going to be providing that cover for you. And getting you to a meeting. And the meetings happen, I think I said weekly last time, but I don't think there's like a fixed structure. It's usually at least a few days between meetings, but Estelle Knox is the leader of this group, and she's a bit of a mystical type, perhaps, so not bound to schedules and calendars and things. All right, I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking, so I'm gonna pass it off to somebody else. Start
Before you
filling in
do.
some of the gap.
Before you do.
Yeah.
How many days do we have to complete this mission? Like
Yeah,
what
I
we
couldn't,
told.
I couldn't
Oh, that-
remember what you said about that. I knew FBI was coming in. I just don't know when. If we knew.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you guys are the FBI, quote unquote. And it's Agent Jackson's, like, she had to, like, it's a tense situation with the FBI. It was a hard sell to take up this case. The FBI wants, like, clear cases and convictions, and this is kind of a cold case. Like, the Galworthys have been missing for at least several weeks at this point. and local police already did an investigation and nothing came up. So she hard sold this to them, and they, the special agent in charge agreed to it. She didn't provide a firm timeline because she doesn't have one. Like, as long as she can, like, she's going to be running the flag for you guys to try and keep this operation open. So it's unknown what your timeline is, but that does bring into focus like your operational objectives. Like, you need to find or fabricate evidence that will bring this to some sort of mundane conviction or resolution. So something that you can hand to the U.S. attorney and say, here's who did it, here's all the evidence, prosecute them, and they would be willing to do that. So does that kind of answer your question?
Oh yeah.
Okay. But at the very least, you have tomorrow, which is actually going to be today, or so I guess the day after your initial briefing. So sometime will have passed, like a full night. You will be driving out with Dawn to the farm in the morning, and the other agents will be in like a van a couple kilometers from the site, providing
chips,
support.
Donuts.
No.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you got plenty of time to hit Duncan, get him fresh, hot and fresh. And if you like also wanted to stage yourselves out like around the perimeter or something, like if somebody doesn't want to be exactly in the van, but they want to hop out of the van and get some sort of vantage point or something, like you can all totally do that. I also know that you had some preparations in mind, so we can save that or get to that whenever. Something about doing some surgery and implanting tracking devices, maybe.
Yeah, that was Agent Sign. Wasn't it your idea to put a tracking device on us?
Yeah, an underskin tracking device. Not a bad idea.
Yeah. I was thinking about something along lines.
RFID.
Yeah, we did need a volunteer.
Yeah, so I've got like a handheld GPS unit in which I could probably like, kind of similar to a dog or a cat, how they get a tag or a system put inside of them. A tracking device. We could probably slide it into someone's skin and, preferably like a chest location or something along those lines, so it's not revealing through your clothing, like an arm would be or something.
Is that something you can take out?
Yeah.
I assume it'd be like light surgical thing.
Yeah, I mean, effectively. It'd just be
just
some...
curious in general.
Well, yeah, because I mean, have you ever seen an air tag before?
No.
Yeah, so think of
But
like
I
a
ain't getting
quarter.
it, so I ain't
Yeah,
gotta worry.
but just to describe everyone, think of like a dime, and that's about as big as the thing is.
I almost think of like a watch battery, maybe thinner.
Yeah, in fact, just a little bit smaller than that almost.
Okay. Well, y'all can roll off when
yeah.
he gets that.
So
I ain't doing it. I'm fanting.
So that's on the table, potentially. Anything else on the briefing or lead up that I've forgotten that's important?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Let's see. I mean,
Let me look back a moment.
so I could go down some of my notes if you wanted.
Yeah, dude.
'Cause, I mean, effectively, just based off of the small things that I've noted, Agent Sign, Agent Santa, and Agent Sadako are the ones who hugged Don Hawking. Also, me, Santa, and Spice shook hands with Don Hawking. Based on what I can remember, it was July that Delta Green agent in the NSA flagged all the situation. The threat was determined to have been unnatural. And we did learn, however, that Don Hawking is a smelly hippie-like person
Mm-hmm.
They do not handle violence well. That is the HB. Uh, Estelle has been making teachings that he being Don Hawking is not keen about.
Mm-hmm.
And Estelle moved in. Stacy quit college because of religious visions or an experience. And Estelle also has visions. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the Galworthies were known as a happy family. They were pretty well deep into the cult. Cult quote. Stacy, the mom, before she,
Just got
she
it
went off.
going on.
Yeah, quote. Cult. Stacy went off to college and quit because of those religious, visions and experiences, which is not very expected amongst some people. And there was whenever the family went missing, there was some heavily mixed feelings amongst the group, in which made a couple members leave, or some of them kind of just went back to normal life. And that's just some of the small details that I've got in there.
Nice, very good, sir. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty succinct on what happened. And there was the slight confrontation at the end there. I don't remember if you said that.
Oh yeah, we
With,
did.
Yes.
We
with
did.
Spice
That's right.
and the senior agents, I guess we could
Yeah,
call them.
Agent Celis. Yeah, a little bit jumpy, maybe a little bit. Uh, yeah, a little bit of hostility, maybe even from Agent Celis.
Spicy. Spice bringing the spice.
Yeah.
Scared Don a bit.
Yeah,
He's
dirty
pumped.
dirty looks were exchanged on both sides, if I
Oh.
recall.
That's correct.
Hey, I just took evidence to study, and that boomer didn't get it. It's not my problem.
That's right. That's right. Sweet. And I guess so I don't want to like put anybody on the spot. So
Roll off.
but like
Hold on.
do y'all have do y'all have stuff to share with the class? If not, that's totally okay.
Yeah, I do.
I know yeah.
Yep.
Rax the Okay. Yeah. Well, if you have stuff to share and would like to share, go for it. We are ready to be entertained.
You're right. Roll off.
Rodolph.
Shit. I lost my character. Hang on. I'll get it. Okay. Well,
Oh,
how do you want to interpret that? 2 failures.
And you're
yeah,
closer
so
to
the
six-
closer. Yeah. Yeah. So Stoker won.
Okay,
So
so I
far.
get choice?
Ty, are you rolling or are you waiting for next week?
I am.
I'm
Next,
waiting for
next
next
session.
week. I got it's.
Okay.
I didn't quite finish.
Fair.
Perfect.
I guess
Fine,
I will,
beautiful.
I'll choose to go first then.
Beautiful.
Let
Beautiful.
me find it in my notes.
Are those your notes?
And I can get rid of this because I don't need this part anymore. It's a lie.
It's a lie.
Hang on. I need to clear my throat. There we go. Okay. The young girl walks but feels like she's getting nowhere. Mom? She calls through the trees and foliage that are blurry like an out-of-focus camera. Dad? A bit of uncertainty in her quavering voice. The strong, acrid smell of pine slowly fading away as she notices a crunchy texture beneath her feet. Her gaze slides down to see sand, cool and harsh against her soles. The bewilderment increases when the smell of salt water and the rumble of roiling waves crash against her ears. She scrunches her face up, confused, for a moment. before relief washes over her. She remembers this place fondly. Kill Devil Hills. Another dream. At least it's not a nightmare again, she says gratefully. She wanders along the shore at the edge of the crashed waves, lapping at her feet. She feels neither heat nor cold from it, just the sense of pressure as it flows along. She looks back at the sand dunes and pampas grass with a warm smile as the sun sets in a purple-red sky. Out of the corner of her eye, though, she notices movement and turns towards it. A figure adorned in tattered, pale blue robes approaches her, his gait strange and rhythmic in the dying embers of daylight. As he gets closer, she notices a thin fabric veil covering his face. She sees odd symbols on it, but what really grabs her attention is the bright red painted eye in the center of it dripping thick clots onto the sand. The figure's robes move as though underwater, flowing impossibly in the currents of air. There you are, it says, with a hint of glee in a slow, hypnotic cadence. She feels frozen in place as panic creeps up from deep within. This isn't right. It's just a dream. Why can't I move? She feels a warm welling of tears in the corner of her eyes on her cold skin. She hears the thing whispering as it leans and reaches toward her with long, thin fingers. She tightly closes her eyes. It tries to pull away. Lakad hasalt ualeka alanya fetetu. Ava stifles a scared sob, but nothing happens. She opens her eyes to the familiar ceiling of her room. She wipes the tear streaks off her face groggily and checks her phone. 6:15 a.m. No. The camera sinks down low as we see her feet hit the floor. A small amount of sand shakes off impossibly onto the hardwood. Then we see the sun's up, warming the day as Ava hops into her father's evergreen-colored Jeep Grand Cherokee. He rushes into the garage, gets in the vehicle. He brushes the left-right part in his dark brown hair with his fingers in the mirror before starting up the car. Ready? You got everything for school? Yes, hurry up, we're gonna be late. All right, he says, pulling out from the garage and turning into the street. She clutches her bag while gazing out as the scenery passes by. He glances at her from the side before speaking. You okay? You're pretty grumpy this morning, more so than usual. I guess. Just didn't sleep well. Had some weird dreams. Yeah? You having nightmares again? Maybe. I remember the beach, the one we always went to with Mom in North Carolina for summer. That was the nice part, but there was like some kind of thing. It moved like a freak. Definitely sounds like a nightmare to me. I'm sorry, honey. I remember some kind of big painted dripping eye on like a face cover. I think it said something to me, she said, pursing her lips in thought before shaking it off. For a moment, there's a genuine shock on his face. He clamps his mouth shut, eyes on the road, and he clears his throat. Definitely freaky. I'd have woken up screaming, "You're a brave girl." Just a dream, though. Yeah, I know. We see him pulling into the parking lot of North Atlanta High School, opening the glove box to the car and pulling out a small, plain envelope addressed to him. What's that? Ava says, gathering her things and stepping out of the Jeep. He smiles for a second. Boring adult stuff. Hope you have a great day, sweetheart. Mom should be picking you up this afternoon. I know. Love you, Dad. Love you too. He watches her meet up with some other girls her age and go around the corner and up the stairs. The man opens the envelope and pulls out a small, folded note with a green triangle on it. With a sigh, he follows the prompted instructions and calls the number. The call is transferred multiple times, sometimes with long pauses, before finally the background static of it being picked up can be heard. It's Dr. Blair. She's having the dreams again. Yeah. I'll do it. I'll join. That's the end.
Nice.
Perfect.
No, my daughter.
And now he's interrupted every night by a phone call that he has to take.
Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. Different honey this time. It's his daughter.
True. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Did I hear correctly that Agent Sadako has something for us? Something cooked?
Yep. Unfortunately, I'm not the best of writers like that, but
Oh, you're fine.
Oh
Just give
no.
us a story. Just give us conflict.
so it takes place. We're gonna head to a nighttime, kind of chill, kind of wet, just rained probably earlier that day. On we're gonna go to a local naval base, and then you'll see a bunch of FBI, other agents, and then you got the NCIS there, and a body that has supposedly drowned. And as they're looking around, testing the area, looking for any kind of clues of what happened, is this maybe a suicide, or maybe somebody threw him overboard. You see you see our main character here as she kneels down and starts checking the body to find out that it drowned, but there's no signs of ever being thrown overboard. She looks around, catches the wind, and she hears a faint whisper in her head that this is just the beginning. Freaked out, she doesn't know whether to tell anybody. She goes up to the head of the office of the office. The agents that are there, tries to talk, and they're like, "Well, how could he be drowned if he's never went overboard?" So she goes back to the body, trying to figure out maybe something's she's missing. Checks out, she can see. She doesn't know if it's real or not, but she sees like tentacles coming from the mouth. And that's when, on her phone, her encrypted phone that she keeps on her, she gets a message with the green triangle. And she opens it, and all it says is, "You want answers? Come."
Nice.
That's my. Never mind.
True.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Excellent, excellent. For a moment there, I thought we were gonna go with inexplicably drowned 100-year-old or no, 40-year-old corpse found in a cargo container, or what was that? The green box. Call back to
Oh yeah.
Anton.
We don't have enough of a Yarrow number to know that kind of stuff.
That's right. That's right.
Forget about your.
Ooh, I see what you did there, sir. All right. Yeah, of course, the legend. We can't forget about
Yeah, you gotta have
the
green
legend in
fedora
Delta Green.
clearance for that.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So yeah, maybe we see kind of from shifting from the backstory to like aerial drone footage of kind of the area near uh, 30, 45 minutes west of Leavenworth. Bunch of farmland, like, you know, just everywhere.
Love
And
it.
I didn't, yeah, yeah. I didn't put kind of the second one in Foundry, but if you look in the briefing room, the top photo that's got the big white square on it, or rectangle, that is like the property size line roughly. You can see that they're kind of like organized into like larger rectangular blocks. And then I've got kind of a zoom in of the compound itself, like the main place that has buildings on it. So just to kind of give you some scale, I think. Oh, let me get us to the farm. So this farm, this image, it's like maybe a half a kilometer or so, but the property itself is like maybe a couple of kilometers by a couple kilometers. So it's a much larger property than what we're going to be working with here. So I think what I'll do foundry-wise is I will give you all permission to navigate between the two, just in case we want to keep tabs on where people are. So you should be able to see maybe, yeah, the regional map and the Galworthy farm at the very top. You should be able to bounce between those two now, maybe. Maybe with a refresh. If not, we'll see. If you're not familiar with the drawing tools, I think everybody should be able to draw on stuff. So if you click on the little pencil, and then if you look at the squiggly freehand, like you can draw freehand, and yeah. So if you want to be like, I'm gonna circle the perimeter like this, and then I'm gonna go inside the organic garden and steal some carrots or something. You can totally start sketching things out. Oh, and we can drop your agent tokens on both places.
Token me up. Let's go.
Stone, Sadako. And then let me get on the other map and do the same thing.
Man.
Oops. Okay, yeah, well, this isn't quite what I was imagining, but that's okay. I don't think the big map is going to be much use, probably. I should have loaded the other one, but that's okay. But in any case, my first question is going to be, where are people? I'll tell you that Dawn is like, you all will like maybe be at the van site to start, and then Don is going to like drive you all in his, I'll say he's got like an old pickup truck. Gonna drive the undercover agents to the farm from there. So yeah, where are people? What are their approach? What are they kind of thinking? And any other kind of like background work that you think you might have been doing?
I'm wondering how Sadako feels after getting that chip inside of her.
We never
Oh,
rolled for it, and I
so
said no
was that
originally.
determined? Yeah.
No, because I said no originally, and we never rolled for it.
And
Oh, okay.
Damn, no Johnny
gonna-
Silverhands.
Is-
No one's
is that
chipping
n-
in.
Is that an in-character decision? Like y'all are deciding to roll dice for who's getting it?
I think Santa should get it.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna persuade Sadako to get it.
Oh.
We'll have a persuade off. You want to go?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, hold up. Let me get my character sheet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good, Rem.
Hey, I'll take the failure though.
Oh my god.
Oh wow! Even with an
Okay.
85, it was success.
I'm just an old man. I can't take that risk.
My skin's so brittle, it would just pop right out.
I guess I'm getting the ship, but it's the fucking.
All right.
Just watch it turn out to be one of those bombs from Suicide Squad.
watch something possess electrical equipment. Goodbye.
Yeah. So Chris, maybe you have like a better understanding of like what's involved, but like I imagine there's got to be like some sort of small incision and somebody's got to tuck it in
Okay.
and like
so
slap a band-aid on it
yeah.
or something.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it would just be like a small little cut on them to slide it in, because it's about like, as I said, it's about the size of a dime. So you'd have to cut them, then like suture them up, I guess, would be the best way to put it. But we'd want to
Okay.
do it like on an area that is not, if someone messes up, it's not going to destroy their body. So I was thinking possibly on on maybe the upper shoulder blade on the backside.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so it sounds like a pretty simple surgery. Who is conducting it?
Let's see.
I am looking to
Um,
see what skill would be relevant for this.
Oh yeah, did I change my medicine? If I didn't, I meant to do
Ooh.
that.
was thinking about that would probably be first aid.
There's also a
I think I
surgery
could
skill.
Well, surgery. Yeah, there is surgery.
Okay. I'll take a first aid at -20. As a alternative to, because I'm assuming nobody has surgery.
No sir.
Santa's a surgeon in the courtroom.
Hmm.
And I will also imagine that like you do this in the hotel room first, with like, some minor disinfectant. And,
Yes.
I can
Alcohol.
I can
Yeah.
attempt it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not good. I'll put it that way. I have a decent first aid, but hit me with the -20 puts me in a bad spot.
Wait.
And both are
Mm.
going to die from sepsis.
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe.
How can I ask?
Oh, the handlers and stuff.
Yeah. Who's with us? I want to ask, see if we can persuade them to do it. I'm pretty sure they'd have the stats. They're the upper management. They know what they're doing.
Ooh.
Jackson or Celis.
I mean, you're welcome
You know what you gotta hit 'em
to
with?
attempt to persuade them.
I'm sorry, Miss
Oh.
Jackson.
Ooh.
You would guess, like, she's an FBI field agent. She probably does not have any better training than anybody else. And Celis is an SA. He's a bookworm.
He could maybe
He's
make
not
it.
a field agent. Doesn't strike you as a field agent. So, yes, they do have stat blocks. You're welcome to to
Mm.
persuade them, but I don't know if that it's going to improve your chances.
Okay.
You could, yeah, like if you want to try and requisition somebody that could come out here and do this,
We do have a day.
I get the feeling that it's going to complicate things.
Ooh.
Yes.
I think maybe we
So,
don't do it.
I think we do it, but one of us with the steadiest hands does it.
Oh, what if the person with the steadiest hand does it, and somebody else holds their hand to keep it steady?
It's not gonna help.
You get a bonus for that.
No.
We
no.
Gohan did it.
What if someone
Gohan
does
did
it,
it.
and we stand behind them and mimic them while holding their hand
See?
to keep them steady?
Are you saying you're gonna be the Goku to my Gohan? Wanna do
Yes.
Maybe somebody can do like
While I'm destroying
Kagemani,
Rim's perfect cells.
yeah, like the shadow binding ninjutsu, and
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
Kagebushi.
should use
they
my
do the
shadow.
surgery.
Yeah.
The shadow wizard money gang will do it for us.
Oh, good call.
What kind of
But yeah, okay.
what kind of stakes we got if I fuck this up? Am I actually causing damage to her or something like that, or what am I looking at?
I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna give you the stakes until you attempt to do it, but you
Okay.
can kind of like describe to me what your approach is like, and we'll just kind of roll with it.
I don't think we even have I wouldn't bring a scalpel. I don't think. Would I? I
mean,
definitely brought
I've
a
got
portable
I'm
combat
sure
ladder.
you can get a
knife.
box cutter from Walmart.
Oh my
I have a
God.
combat knife.
I have
I
a
don't know
honey
if that's
bun
good for surgery.
and probably some
It's-
chili.
It's better than using the scissors we've got sitting over on the desk.
Oh, but those
yeah.
are safe. Those are safety scissors.
Exactly.
I don't like this plan.
When I pat Stoker on the back, I believe in you.
Hmm.
You got this, man.
I believe we can do it.
Zoom in on Sadako, like, what the fuck?
Um,
So you don't have like
It-
some kind of device that is used to implant these? Because I feel like wouldn't they have a device for that? Or are you
I
trying
mean, like, we're doing makeshift stuff with this because I don't really have a device that we could do. Because, like, when you do this to pets, it's usually a syringe. Whereas, yeah, there's not a syringe big enough for this because these are like normally the ones that go into pets are these small little chips. This is a round disc.
to?
I mean,
Would you
if
like to take
anything,
Actually,
Agent Sadako to the vets?
I was gonna say that's a question.
so
you-
there is another method we could do.
Okay, yeah.
Are you willing to swallow it?
Ooh. No cut. No fuss.
No cut, but
No
when
cut
you
out your butt?
when it comes
Easy.
back out, oh, it's not coming easy.
That's a choice.
Because there's a chance that it gets stuck in your gut permanently.
Oh.
That being said, we can get a doctor to take it out.
Listen, I got some scotch tape. We can just tape it on your leg.
They're gonna
Uh,
find it.
We're gonna go with the surgery and hope to God I don't get bought.
Oh, wow.
Listen, I rolled for it.
Oh no! All right.
Listen, Santa, you've helped people who've done this sort of thing before. What about a
Oh,
what
yeah.
about a prison pouch sort of situation? No, no good. Can't tape it up in there. I don't know.
Can't tape it up in there.
And
I
let's
mean-
see.
I mean, do you think they're gonna
And-
search that?
And I look at both y'all and I say, well, this is the point where, you know, I get R-rated with this.
You go for it. Santa's ready. My ears are ready.
All right.
I'd nod my head and say, we have female agent.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Oh, you're talking Rob Snyder.
I am.
Look, no fuss.
Honestly, that's the safest.
Does anyone have a rubber glove?
Yes.
There you go.
Do I get the glove back or am I?
Yeah.
It'll come back. Don't worry. It will come back.
I'll use one of the disposables. And he'll look
Damn.
into like a medical kit that he has. He'll
Alright.
get you
It's,
one of the nice what are they? The non-powdered, so it's not so.
We can wash it off if it's powdered.
Yeah. Hands it over.
Yeah,
Is
it's
Agent
the
Sadako
safest.
good with that plan?
Yep, it's the safest.
No swallowing, no
You
operation.
have like a negative 10% to all activities from being uncomfortable. I didn't see it.
All right,
going
yeah,
this
we
way.
don't. We don't need to imagine specifics or details.
nope,
we
It's
can.
was Stoker like supervising or something?
He would. He's not a gynecologist, but you know, he'd do his best.
He's seen things, yeah.
You do
Made
my
a thing or two.
fellow
All right. Tracking beacon solved. And, check that off the.
The old list.
Let me put that
Yeah.
in the notes. That's that unexpected.
All right. feel like we're really building up some momentum here. Anything else? Anything else that we're doing? Are you ready to tell me where you are as we pick up the action?
I'm putting my kid back in the van.
Nice. Alright, so we're there. I got my
You-
briefcase.
You bought your kid?
Yeah.
Brought
Yeah,
his
you
kid.
brought a kid.
Damn.
Alright, let me send this to
Did you
Drew.
bring your phone?
Just to make sure it's appropriate.
All right. Let me see what we got here. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think this is kosher. What, yeah.
We didn't start off too kosher, so you know.
Here, let me go next to Sadako.
Listen, if anything goes wrong, I know
Oh.
I could sue him.
Hey, you gotta really try these honey buns.
This is
Honey buns.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I guess I'll try one. After just getting violated.
Agent Sadaka's going through an experimental phase.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so yeah, what's going on?
I'm just gonna ask Sadako if she's ever fabricated an identity before.
Of course. Line of work.
All right. I don't gotta coach you in this then.
Chris, you scared the shit out of me, dude. That's something I overlooked. That's not good.
Oh,
No,
I must know.
no,
Yeah.
it's not game related. Go, it's fine.
Wait, who's driving? You said it was Don, right?
Yep,
Don's the one who knows.
Don
the
will
way.
be driving you guys.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's he put on the radio? That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah.
Don't spoil it. Let me have that in the moment. You know.
I bet it's some CCR.
He's listening to Bruce Springsteen.
Wait, so Spice, Stoker, and Sign, are they drive themselves, or are they rolling with Don as well, like halfway there or something?
I assume we had a
I
different
imagine
vehicle.
they're in.
In like
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can bring a separate vehicle if you like. I don't think that's would have been hard to manage. Somebody getting a rental or something. But there is also like just the operational van that Jackson and Celis will be driving.
Yeah.
Driving and parking. They'll be on like the southern part of the property. It's a bit more heavily wooded. Just enough, kind of like on a back trail to
To be
not
nearby,
be
but-
visible from the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like a couple minutes, they can be on site.
Where do we want to post up? Because we want to be able to get in there if we need to. Or at least if Sign needs to.
Let's see.
Or do you plan on going on foot, Sign?
Honestly, I would kinda like to sit maybe in a tree stand. A little bit deeper in the woods where they can't see me, but
A Walmart trip?
maybe. I think we might need to. Just scouting the area, looking at it personally, I would like to get a tree stand and maybe like across the path into that wooded area. Maybe put up a tree stand.
You got the camo for it?
Um,
August might not be hunting season, though. I don't know, is it?
there is some hunting done in the summer, but what do they know about hunting?
You never know. Good to look the
Ooh.
part, though.
I
What do
do
you know
have-
about rolling in the deep.
Actually, I do have field dressing.
Oh, 1,000?
Yeah,
I
1,000
can just
Island.
imagine you on your tree stand with like a heavy munitions gun. Oh yeah, I'm here to hunt. Yeah.
Me with my scar just sitting out there.
That's a fucking huge deer, dude.
Yeah, funny enough, there's like a dude across the street sitting in his deer stand with a scar. He waves at you.
You get anything today?
But yeah, I don't think that's a big ask. You
Yeah.
can find a spot somewhere. It'll be, like fairly distant, enough that you're pretty confident, kind of like nobody's going to be able to get to you, or, like nobody's going to spot you kind of on an off chance.
Easy enough to get a tree
So yeah,
stand
that's
too. At
something I
Walmart or
can just.
something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, gonna be over here somewhere.
Actually,
A little bit further back than what it shows, but
Yeah.
it's not that
All right, so it'll
good.
be across the street.
yeah, I'm gonna. Let's see. I do have. Yeah, I'm gonna put on that field dressing that I have, definitely, and I'm gonna drape it over the tree stand a little bit, so it's not really that easily seen, and it kind of blends in with all the leafy fixtures and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I want to kind of attach my bag to the tree stand, but in a way like that whenever I pull on it, it comes with me. So if I were to say, take a small leap down and pull it with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do like a special knot to make sure it comes out whenever I pull a tug on, but it's secure enough to stay there.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I think you're like, what are you? Were you? Well, you've been in the army for 20 years. You can do this kind of thing.
Yes. And I'm gonna make sure to have my radio and earpiece on just in case.
Okay. Sweet. So Agent Sign posting up Overwatch-ish kind of position.
Yes.
Which direction is south on this map?
Oh.
Just cardinal south, down,
So
down, down, down.
down there. Okay,
Down is south, up is north. Yep.
gotcha.
Yep. So their property extends further south, and there's like a little creek, like southeast of the houses, and then it kind of just turns into woodland.
Hmm.
There's actually a description, so I can read that to you, perhaps. Um,
I'm just sort of thinking of where Stoker would park the car if he's driving. I'm thinking
Right in
somewhere
front.
northeast.
Gotcha. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I imagine you can find a spot that's pretty discreet. Property's about 40 acres, fields, a few trees that stand around a creek. It's a hobby farm. There's a 2-story farmhouse on it. And that's kind of all you get just initially. All the other important stuff is labeled, like the goat pen.
I'm actually wondering if maybe it's not better northwest though. We have a good tree line here. We could get pretty close if we needed to. Not that I'm
That's true.
particularly stealthy, but it may help in that sense.
Who's in the car with Stoker, if anybody?
Me probably.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what Spice is doing.
What is Spice
Okay.
doing?
So Spice and Stoker
Yep.
are kind of in position in a car. Sign is
Let
posted
me-
up in his tree stand,
Let me throw it down here somewhere.
and
Spicing up your life.
yep, and and Santa and Sadako are gonna be coming on the road.
On the road again.
All right. Let me think, or just go back. So we know where you are. Now I'd like to know what you're carrying and kind of what your plans are.
Oh.
I know Chris says he has a bag. What's in this bag?
Well, inside the bag is where most of my munitions are. Like, I've got tactical gear in there. Like, that's where my tactical light, my night vision goggles. I've got a multi-tool and a compass in there. The handheld to the GPS, the tracking system. I've got
Sweet.
2 flashbangs.
Damn.
Personal
Um,
use.
Yes, personal use, of course. I've got all the spare mags to my Scar.
Gotcha.
Also, I've got the sound suppressor for the Scar in there currently.
Okay. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, there's a couple hidden items in there. I'll save those for later.
All right. That's I think that gives me a good picture. Like as long as we don't have a grenade launcher sitting in there or an RPG.
No launchers.
Yeah. I don't know how reasonable it is to have grenades. Probably as a retired dude has been able to source this. No, it's just something I haven't thought about as a handler. But yeah, okay.
And now you got 2 people that can use heavy weapons.
Yeah, well, if it helps, I
Yep.
know a guy who has a mortar and a rocket launcher outside of the military, so
Yeah. Yeah. I know it can be done.
yeah.
All right. Okay. So that's I think that gives me a good enough picture for sign. And you're just like overwatching, just like um, feeding information to, um, like I guess, yeah, like yeah, I'm not quite sure what my question is, but like if you're just intending at this point to just keep watch, that's fine.
Yeah,
fine.
I'm
That's
just
enough for
gonna
me to work.
sit back and watch and like I'm not even gonna be using like a scope on a gun or anything. I'm just gonna be using like some binoculars, just watching.
Okay, sweet, perfect. The two in the car.
Yeah.
What do you have with you, and what do you kind of? What's your
I would
plan?
have the hard case that I brought with me, which would have like some portable lab equipment.
Okay.
So, microscope, probably some slides and some things like that, some chemicals and things like that that I'd be using.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would have brought
Yep, yep.
a laptop, like a CDC laptop, because I did say I was gonna do some work while I was down here.
Mm-hmm.
I think when we did the tree stand trip, assumedly before we came here to the Walmart or wherever,
Mm-hmm.
would have bought some Nox,
Mm-hmm.
some binocs so I could look.
Okay. Sure.
No weapons though. He's all utility. It's all I can think of off the top of my head that I would
Okay.
have brought with me. Maybe if they supplied any kind of like earpiece or something like that, so that we could chatter, or like a walkie-talkie or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
then I'd be using that as well.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure, there'll be some kind of internal comms thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
if
it
not,
for
I
me.
can just pass out one of mine.
All right.
Sweet.
Oh, and I guess I would have had
Um.
some type of like a not a suit, but like not like the Rackle suit, but the other one, the PPE, I think, the one that's like just like a personal protection suit, if I needed it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Sure. I imagine it's kind of like the CDC equivalent of like those plastic rain coats.
Kinda, yeah, yeah.
Like, okay. Agent Spice,
Uh,
kind of.
not too much. Not too much. I guess I have like probably like a gun for like self-defense if something in that regard happens. I got my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I got the burner phone from the
Mm-hmm.
program, and I got a third one that so that it can that I can use it and not necessarily be tracked.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the rest is yeah, that's about it. I don't think I need much
Okay.
more in reconnaissance and moral support.
Yeah. Now the two of you are you like staying in the car and like just like parked nearby, just so you can kind of like get on the scene quick if you need to, or are you like getting out of the car and getting to a position where you can like have eyes on the farm, or what are you thinking? Kind of like what's your plan being staged over there?
I stay in the car for like I don't know. I think it's good to have someone there for to like be able to like just drive.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, and sounds like Stoker's gonna be BRB. So I think I've got. I think we can hop into Don's truck now. um, and so yeah, we'll imagine like leaving the parking lot of. Okay, yeah, no, we won't do the whole half hour trip over there. Um, well, we can imagine now, like we're turning down some roads, some back roads. We're getting close. We're probably like maybe 10 minutes out. You know that the meeting is happening at 9 a.m. And so I've got our little handy clock here. It's currently 8:47:07 in the morning. So y'all are gonna be there in a few minutes.
Wait, Is Don a talker? Like when he drives us?
Yep.
I feel like that's a luck roll, maybe.
You know what? I got some luck rolling me.
Oh, this is gonna be a wreck.
Yeah, and you can determine like what is a pass, what is a fail. Like, so this was a success. How do we interpret that? Do you want Don to be a talker or a quiet guy?
Oh, talker, 100%. That way
All right,
Santa
yeah.
go bounce off him the whole trip, and Sadako just has to endure listening to this shit.
Wow.
Hey, well, I'm not sure
All
if we're gonna
right,
jump in on the conversation. Is Sadako a talker?
I don't know what you do.
It depends on the topic, maybe.
We're flexible.
Yeah, so in my early days, I used to listen to yeah, to CCR and Pink Floyd and yeah, even some Metallica in my younger days.
See,
But
He's all
yeah,
about that.
nowadays I just listen to the sounds of the universe, man. He's got his window down, arm hanging out,
Oh,
no
so that's
radio
his
playing.
radio.
Yeah, just the sounds of nature and the universe, man.
I'm gonna roll down my window. Let me adjust to your frequency, dude.
Oh my god.
He like does the dude head nod, starts banging on the top of the truck. Yeah. So you make some wonderfully scintillating small talk.
Nice.
We'll pause on the sanity roll for Sadako at this point, but if it was a 2 hour long trip or longer, then we'd consider it. All right, so as you start to kind of like get close to the farm now, you know, like maybe, oops, I gotta start our countdown clock.
Nice.
Let me
We
look
shaved off some
at
free time.
yeah. What are your the two of y'all's human skills?
Pretty good. Oh, and roll?
Number, please.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, just the number.
60.
70.
Okay. Yep. So as the two of you, or yeah, as the truck is approaching, Don does, he's responding to the small talk. You know, y'all have been vibing for a minute, a little bit in silence, but when you kind of like pick up the conversation with him again, like he's noticeably like a little bit sharp and distracted. Like he's getting a bit nervous and like he's starting to sweat too. You see the pits of his shirt are getting all sweaty. He's definitely getting a bit anxious about what's coming down. Says so y'all remember the drill, right? How these meetings go. Licks his lips that are dry.
Yep. No.
Oh no, okay. Well, that's okay. You know, just play it cool, man. Just play it cool, like we've been doing on this whole trip.
Cucumber,
It's,
man. I'm an ice cube right now.
Cucumber?
Oh, I don't think I'll have any problem with that.
Nice. Okay, yeah, great. You can tell he's still quite nervous.
He may be a Yarrow yet.
Oh, that's their house. That's their house. Coming right up. Yep, it's just the left-hand turn here.
Nice.
Yeah. So you pull into this dirt road, and And he's got like a sizable parking lot. You see there's a handful of cars that are parked outside. And um, yeah, like I said, he pulls under a tree, makes sure there's a good shade underneath it, and lets out a deep, deep sigh as he cuts the car. All right, just listen to the universe, Dawn. Okay. All right. Just follow my lead, okay?
Lead?
All right.
He gets out of the door, fumbles around for his keys. Do you think should I lock my doors? Should I leave it open? I
Huh.
usually leave it open.
Oh, leave
I
it
would
open. Oh,
leave
yeah.
it.
You want to lock it? Sarako?
No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it open.
Okay. Right, yeah, okay. Puts the keys in his pocket and is walking on up to the front door
He's gonna blow it for
um
everyone.
of the house.
Hey, Sarako, like my tie?
Oh,
You sure have a colorful one.
Oh yeah, got little bullfrogs on it.
You trying to? I bet you got a froggy chair to go with it too back at the office.
Like I do. I love it. Oh shit,
I
Don!
forgot about
Shit.
that.
God damn, let me get you lead.
All
Here, for the
right.
sandwich.
Yep. So yeah, what do you two? How are the two of you dressed?
Bright blue suit, bullfrog tie, hair combed, dress shoes, handkerchief. We're good. We're solid, dude.
Black full like sundress kind of thing, with the
Okay.
standard military combat boots going on.
Damn,
Sure.
aggressive.
Nice. Do we have a dog collar on or no?
Oh yeah, you know it. With like
Okay.
the little heart tag in the center.
It's called the
Sure.
Wednesday.
Do you got the lab coat on top of it or no?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, perfect.
Well, I made sure there's a
Okay.
gone fishing sticker on my suitcase.
All right.
Nij wearing his MILF hat, man out
Oh,
there
you're bringing the
fishing.
suitcase.
Oh yeah.
Bringing the suitcase. Okay. Imagine that suitcase and you've been places.
We've been places,
You don't want to know.
seen some shit.
All right. So, Don knocks on the door, clears his throat, and somebody opens the door, and you recognize it as Estelle Knox. She has a photo somewhere. Let's get her. Operation Snowdrop.
Ooh.
I'm ready.
Let's get her going. Make y'all observers of this. So, black hair, kind of frizzy, but also kind of tied into a bit of a loose bun in the back. She wears loose clothing, kind of earth tones and splashes of kind of bright colors here and there, and some big old fancy earrings hanging that look like they're homemade, out of kind of random like salt crystals and that kind of stuff. She says, "Hi, Don. Are these two with you?" Oh yeah, yeah. Hi, Estelle. Yeah, yeah. These two are with me. I met them. He's starting to falter a little bit on the cover story. What is the cover story? How that like who
Huh. Oh, don't worry.
are
I'll extend a hand.
yeah. She'll shake your hand.
Ernesto, but you can call me Ernie. Traveling salesman.
Hi, Ernie. Nice to meet you. What kind of salesman did you say you are?
Whatever. I sell everything. Pens, encyclopedias, you name it, I probably sold it.
Okay, very nice. And who's this young lady?
Hi, the name's Freya. I run a local hot topic in my
I love it. Ah, you mean the hot topic that's on and off of Cutler Avenue?
Hmm.
I used to shop there. I don't.
Ooh.
It's been a while. Yeah, welcome, Don. Um, yeah, welcome to the farmhouse. Come on in. Um, and she opens the door a little bit wider. You see, there's a basket. And she kind of stands in the doorway a little bit, but just kind of motions towards the basket. You see inside there's a few cell phones,
Mm.
and maybe like a set of earbuds or something. She's motioning for
Oh yeah.
you all in.
Oh.
And Don
Oh,
knows the drill. He takes
oh,
out his cell phone, puts it in.
I'm gonna do the same.
Welcome to your first meeting. Um, I'm sure Don has given you the basics of our tenets here at Harmonic Bliss. Yeah, that's the name of it.
Drew moment.
Yep. Yeah, if don't be worried about your electronics. We of course believe that these devices interfere with the natural cosmic frequencies that are present. Um, it would of course be disruptive to today's practices, not just for you but for everyone else as well. Don't worry about them. You're welcome if at any point you feel uncomfortable about the practice today. You're welcome to step outside, grab your phone at any point in time. Um, it seems like you came here with Dom, but you're free to come and go as you please. Um, I would also like you to meet some of the other Blissites, as we'd like to refer to them. Um, and let me get you all inside the farmhouse.
Let's go.
Nice.
And let me get everybody's token on here. I think I just have the
Jeez.
on-site people. So there's Agent Sign, Agent Stoker, and Agent Spice. All right. So y'all can get a view of the exterior of the house if you want to. You can walk your tokens around like that stuff that you would have been able to see casing out the joint previously.
Mhm.
But yeah. All right. So yeah, Nox has let you all in. Oh yeah, and there's another fellow who was there, kind of walked in just before you all did. And Don is now inside. An older gentleman. He introduces himself as Stan. Um, he is he's been a regular for a few months, but you saw him get out of a car and come in, so you imagine he probably commutes to these meetings. Uh, Yeah, hi. Let me get a voice for Stan. Maybe it'll be my smoker voice.
Oh,
Yeah. Hi, my name's Stan. Don will introduce you. This is I'm sorry,
Ernie.
these uh Ernie
Oh,
and Freya.
nice to meet you, Stan. Nice to meet you. Get a big ol' handshake. Unless you don't do handshakes.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, no, I'm okay with the handshake. Oh, that's a bit of a firm grip you have there.
I don't want to brag, but I do lift a lot of honey buns in my day.
Oh, oh, honey buns. That's a callback. I've given up sugars.
Ooh, really?
It's been 3 months now. Yeah, yeah. The
Oh,
first month was hard. That was real hard. But we're keeping it strong now.
dang. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe you'll consider giving them up one day. But at your own pace, you know.
Oh, I hear you.
Oh, he's definitely gonna buy a car from you.
Yep. Well, come on in. We're just getting situated here in the living room,
Oh, yeah.
and hops on in the living room. And yeah, you see several figures in here.
Ooh.
There's about a dude, looks like he's in his 30s. Looks like a local. You know, he's dressed kind of in the blue jeans, loose fitting shirt, collared shirt. Um, there is an Asian lady, kind of sitting on one of the couches, reading. Looks like a magazine of some sort. She's got much more colorful garb, loose fitting, uh, kind of kimono style, but not really. Just like loose fitting and bright colors. And across from her is another younger lady. Looks like she's probably in her 20s. Blonde, has um, braids and such. And she's just sitting across from her and just kind of like just kind of splayed out on the couch.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and they introduce themselves. I'll just kind of do it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Beauregard, Bo, you can call him. Let me get to.
And that's the guy in the 30s?
Yep.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yep. Um, Early 30s. Um, yeah, I mean, like honestly, he's pretty chill. Like seems like he's been to several of these meetings. Looks pretty at home here. Keiko as well, early 40s. You see she has a wedding ring on. Um, and Vivica is the younger blonde that's here. And once the appointed time roughly kind of appears, um, Estelle walks into the room and begins calling the meeting to order. Says, welcome everybody to today's meeting. As you'll see, we have some guests, and she indicates Freya and Ernie.
Ernie, yeah.
Santa looks like an Ernie, so it's fitting.
It's usually before we start our morning practice. It's not uncommon for our new Blissites to undergo what we call a Drew scrolling through notes moment. Oh, an Omega reading?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Is that something that you two feel up for?
Up for it. I'm ready.
Yep.
And all right. And you see she like has in her hands this device. It's got like some electrodes. Let me
Oh
read this for you. It's
shit.
pretty hot. Um, it's about the size of like a person's head, and it's got like a wooden frame. And it's got embedded in this frame are like some quartz crystals. It's got like a glass screen on it, speaker, some knobs, and 4 wires with electrodes that come out of it. She kind of like flips it over, pops open like a battery pack, basically, slides in 4D batteries, closes it, and she motions for you to have a seat. We'll say that there's like maybe a couch near the
Oh,
middle of the room,
I'm gonna remove my
and
coat and get. Whoop.
yeah, just get comfortable while
I can
we
do that.
hook these up to you.
Fully nude
And
on the
she
couch.
connects electrodes. Oh, okay, yeah. Um, Normally we don't go full nude, but
No.
I got nothing to hide.
and she connects up electrodes to like your temples, like on two on the temples and two on your hands, and then
Ooh.
she flips the switch and powers it on. Now close your eyes and be calm and feel the silent music that's around you. And then she slowly starts like turning the knob upwards. There's a speaker on it that's like emitting kind of like a heavy squall, like a squeaking, like a kind of thing, like
Yeah.
very heavy, very heavy indications of some sort of activity. And she's got like a little bit of a sympathetic frown on her face, like a half smile.
Ooh.
Well, that's not good.
She says, she explains, like she looks to the room. The Omega reader indicates disharmonies in the Seeker's spirit. And I'm just going to ask you a few questions, okay, Ernie?
I'm ready.
Ernie, do you feel unhappy with the important things in your life?
Oh yes.
Hmm, yeah, I could see that too. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, wife left me. Kid hates me. Just got Margaritaville. That's all I got.
Hmm. I'm sorry to hear that, Don, but don't worry. Many of the people that come here have challenges with their relationships, and our methods are proven to have a positive effect. And I'm sure that perhaps in as short a time as a month, but certainly within a full year, you will find results from harmonic bliss. And she disconnects the electrodes and the other things, and the other group kind of welcomes you onto like the larger couch, the love seat, and all that kind of
Oh
thing.
hell yeah! Santa is gonna get comfortable.
Before we hop to Freya's Omega reading, real yes, did you I know you've got the GPS tracker. Is there any way for you to listen in on what's happening here,
I don't think so.
or are you all blind to this?
Blind. As far as I know, unless you guys thought of something ahead of time, because I don't know.
I
No.
mean, I could, before me, use my encrypted or the burner phone to contact one of your burner phones and just kind of leave it on and like my under shorts pocket.
I mean, you could have left it on in
Yeah,
the basket as
Uh.
well. One of them.
true.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't necessarily hear everything, but we'd hear some things.
You heard the whole conversation in the car?
I don't know.
Hey, I'm in tune right now, okay?
Oh, sorry, I'm harshing your vibes. It's not cool.
I'm into.
I'm on the couch.
You're one of them.
Huh, maybe I should have given one of y'all the throat microphone.
Ooh.
And no more surgeries.
We could tape it in your throat.
Yeah, that one you. Oh, it's a nicotine patch. I'm trying to quit smoking.
We're just going on a farm and we end up as a fucking cyberpunk character.
She's gonna go cyber psycho by the end of the session.
For science.
Yeah, so you hear kind of coming on the intercom, for those of you that are like not bugged up or wired up or whatever. Agent Jackson begins kind of running background checks on the people that are there.
Okay.
And I will give you some information to kind of parse.
Can I roll alertness just to check on everybody in the room? Just kind of see
Oh
what
yeah,
the spirits are.
yeah. I think human perception is probably there, but if you want to like for kind of reading the people, alertness if you wanted to like spot something out of the ordinary or something.
I'll go with human.
Yeah, might as well get that out of the way too. Oh,
Damn,
no.
the rare human fail for a 70.
You know what? I'll gamble with alertness too. Fuck it.
Nah, you're loving the couch, dude.
I love the couch. I love refrigerators.
All right.
I love refrigerator.
I'm gonna
Come
put
on
it
in,
in the
get in on these
briefing
harmonic
room.
vibes, man.
And dude.
Yeah, totally, dude. All right.
Stop
Formatting's gonna be all wonky, but
We'll live.
copy and paste it for you.
Oh,
I've also gotta make sure I don't give you
secrets.
stuff that's not
There
not
it
for
is.
your eyes.
Drops the whole story.
Whoops. Don't look at that.
Yeah. Hopefully not a. Alright. It passes the quick scan. So
Oh.
here you go. There's some names in there that you haven't been introduced to yet, but I figure I'll just paste them in there for now. Alright, so y'all can kind of like munch on that as the meeting is unfolding. Alright, so alright, Freya, are you ready for your reading?
Mhm.
Alright, she hooks you up similarly,
Alright,
and
that's a
you
lot
know
of
it's very kind of similar in response. Yep, and so then yeah, she does, you know, kind of the half smile. Are you dissatisfied with any of your relationships?
Yeah, me and my brother have kind of a rocky one.
Your brother, is he older, younger?
Old.
Hmm.
Old.
And do y'all still live in the same area, or is he far away?
He's far away. We don't really talk as much as we used to.
Hmm. I'm sorry to hear that. Does that make you feel kind of alone? Or do you have somebody?
Uh, I've got somebody, but it's still, it's that thing. You could have a bunch of people around you, but you still sometimes just feel alone and disconnected.
Hmm. Is it a serious relationship or?
It's only a couple months so far.
Hmm. Yeah, sometimes we try to fill our lives with lots of relationships and yeah, no matter how much we try, we can't feel the void that's inside us. But um, once you realize that you're completely perfect just the way you are, that all you have to do is get in tune with the universe, your life is going to change 100%. And she puts a hand on your shoulder, smiles at you. All right. Well, we've got your baseline readings. Um, I think it's time to resume with our normal day. She you know, packs up the machine, pulls out the batteries, like slides them into a table, puts the machine on the table, um, and oh, I almost forgot. We have one more reading to do. And a lady comes down from upstairs, um, joins the room. She looks like she's just come out of a bath or shower. She's still wearing like hotel robes kind of thing. Um, and she is introduced as Debbie Amstutz. Uh, Debbie. Debbie, and I think she's in her late 40s. Um, and yeah, there's a few other people that join the
Oh
gathering.
shit! Oh, oh shit!
Yeah, so there's lots of people kind of packed into this room.
That's gonna be a hell of a vote.
And I won't bother. I won't bother introducing anybody else.
Yes, Debbie.
But all right, come on, Debbie. It's this is your 1 year anniversary.
Oh.
Um, let's get you connected and see how everything looks. And sure enough, you know, she gets connected to the machine. The hums are like much less random and severe and intense as they were kind of on the initial readings. And she congratulates Debbie on her practice, you know, and her progress. And Debbie seems quite pleased with herself. Um, and yeah, then the meeting goes to its body instrumentation practice phase.
Hell yeah.
So, okay, everybody, it's time for our body instrumentation. Remember that everybody here is just trying to get themselves attuned in line. Um, Nobody is going to make any advances on anybody else. If that does happen, um, just let people know what frequency you're vibrating at. Okay? And for those of you that are new, just kind of feel it out. Um, all right. And people get up from their seats, and you know, kind of each of them like, you know, does their own little preparatory phase. Like some people close their eyes and take some deep breaths. Other people just like look around the room with bright smiles. Some people are like humming, you know, and everybody just starts kind of like mingling together, and it kind of like starts to form this like not a human knot kind of situation, but like people are definitely getting closer and interspersing and like touching each other and kind of hugging and whatnot. I imagine you all partake.
Oh, definitely.
Yup.
Humming my heart out. We're picking up these frequencies, baby.
Nice.
Smells like honey.
What's your pals? What are your pals?
Oh,
Pal
good
scores.
12.
16.
Okay. Yeah. So you all start to actually get. You feel yourselves taken away a bit by the experience of like. I don't know if you've ever like been to like a super old church that like has relics in it, or like some sort of maybe like maybe a cemetery, or like just some place that kind of feels consecrated and holy, like you have some kind of experience. That's what your agents experience like in this thing. Like this is a genuine experience that these people are having, and like you even kind of like are moved by it. And you also feel like there's almost like there's another presence here as well. And it's just kind of hard to nail down at this point. And yeah, this goes on for like, I don't know, probably about an hour, maybe. An unreasonably long amount of time that people are just kind of like mumming and hugging and just kind of like zoning out, peacing out, vibing. What are the agents in the car, like out exterior, like what is your thought process? And
I think we will.
yeah. Yeah. We can go around
Roll off?
or roll for it. Yeah.
Roll for it.
Whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want.
yeah.
Well off.
Who's rolling?
I don't know. Everyone? D4.
D4. Spice got to roll.
All right. Oh, are you rolling off, or are we
Hell yeah. A D4. We just need Stoker and Sign. Damn.
Oh. Do I have to roll off if I'm
Hell yeah.
okay?
Wait. Yeah, does the Sign hear it? Or
I
does
don't
he
think
got it?
I'm just watching the
Sign's
surroundings.
got
outside.
binocs on the situation though. Yep.
Yeah.
And he's
Okay.
hearing like the radio chatter.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll then.
Yeah. And I mean, like you're sitting there for an hour. Like, I'm curious what's going through your head, and or
Let's see. All right.
Wait, why did Spice roll a
Let me
d4?
check.
I had to step away for a second.
You're having a roll up.
oh yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just we're checking in with the external agents. An hour has passed, where you have yet to kind of like regain contact with the individuals.
Yeah.
You would not
let's
have
see.
heard any kind of vocalizing. Maybe like some loose humming or
Ooh!
something coming from the room.
Fatal
Roll off,
Okay.
three-way.
roll off did not go so well.
Ooh, the three-way. Yeah. All right, let's do. I'm just gonna do it arbitrarily then. So Agent Sign, we're starting with you.
Yes.
Any radio chatter?
I'm just kind of listening in
Thoughts?
mostly. Yeah. For the most part, I'm just kind of half listening in, but I'm also trying to check the surroundings of everything to make sure that there's like any movement and kind
Mhm.
of, you know, just taking notes of everybody's names and everything, and just jotting down all the good stuff that they're talking about, for the most part.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, if you haven't rolled alertness yet for the session, go for it.
Right. Go ahead.
Kind of what I'm hearing from your description.
Alert.
Yeah, I think I probably like skimmed over previous alertness rolls, but he did succeed. He wouldn't have
You
spotted
get-
anything
You
particularly.
get to check mark it though.
Yep.
Yeah.
That beautiful check.
There we go.
Coveted.
Sweet. All right. So next up, Stoker.
Stoker? Stoker is spending most of his time in the car waiting. I don't think he is alarmed yet. It's only been, what, how many hours?
Just one.
Just an hour? He doesn't expect anything to have happened quite yet, so he's probably a little bit nervous in the sense that he doesn't want to be caught doing whatever they're doing, like off on this back road somewhere, like try to look natural, but also kind of keeping an eye out, but probably trying to listen in and also make small talk with Spice, if Spice is actually in there. If not, then he'll just be trying to keep focused.
Oh yeah, I'm in there.
Okay, then yeah, he'd be talking to you a little bit, but nothing huge, nothing too personal. Just trying to pass the time. He's a nervous talker.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
And I can roll.
And,
this if you want me to do that. For him being paranoid, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. Yep.
The coveted alertness. May I
We'll
fail?
toss it to Spice.
No.
Shit.
All right. Yeah, he managed to. What do you spot?
Is anything
What do
going
you
on?
spot?
What's going on around me?
A Sasquatch.
Yeah. Look, you're looking around. You see like the wind moving some trees. Just kind of some gusts pick up here and there. Just for a second, you see a little boy in a race car. No, just kidding.
I did see that there was a Brandon in this group. I was
Yeah.
like, how could you do this to me?
There is a Brandon. What's his last name? Murphy.
I'm unsure.
Yeah, Brandon Murphy. But no, yeah, there's nothing happening that's interesting. You see probably several semis driving on the road,
Okay.
passing through here and there. Yeah, and then Spice.
Oh, I'm
It's
just
going through Spice's head.
I'm just sitting by the phone, like at the end, like my head is just on the laying down, and well, the beginning sounded pretty much like normal like Scientology bullshit, and then I'm trying to decide if I either have to listen to the worst church choir ever or an orgy going on, and I'm not quite sure which is worse.
Yeah, definitely sounds like one of those two. Maybe we have to roll luck to see which one you ultimately decide it sounds more like. But yeah, okay, sweet. Yeah, they run the background checks and kind of get the results there.
Maybe
I get it, I'm not
Wow,
well,
it's-
like that. These are not Cute Desi.
Yeah.
He scared the hell out of me.
Oh, I say, I don't know too
I
much
can't
about
believe
that. I'm just a country boy. I don't
So
know
you and
I mean, I turned
everyone
around
names
and
Stoker, you and Stoker are playing I Spy,
Wow.
and you're keeping pace with one another.
very cool.
All right, yeah. After kind of the the what was it called? Body attunement, body instrumentation practice. After that ends, people begin to like silently walk off in different directions. Estelle, some people that you know to be residents like walk off to their own rooms. And then some people, like some of the commuters, Estelle like goes to them one by one and like takes them and leads them to another place. And Dawn takes each of you to a different location, for lack of a better word, and explains to you that this is the part where they are doing their, again, what was it called? Pre-verbal meditation. So basically, people are going off on their own, focusing in on themselves and trying to get themselves lined up to listen to the universe. So that is happening. The two of you are led to like adjacent spaces. Let's say let's put Santa in the kitchen and Sadako, you'll be in the dining room, and then we'll put other people in other places.
Nice.
Keiko goes upstairs. Brenda goes upstairs. Oh, but yeah. I think I've got people in places. But yeah, everybody's like dispersing, going to their own spaces. And eventually you're both left alone. What would you like to do?
I'm here alone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Stare out the
Stoker,
window.
what are you doing in here?
I was looking.
Just peeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a look for stream, that's all.
I gotcha.
Yeah. They're on to me.
All right, so yeah. What do you two do?
Looking out the window, dude.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna.
You could.
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say you could easily make eyes with what's his face, Agent Sign.
Oh shit. Oh, I can
Pull
see
back the
sign from here.
curtains. See a
Um,
glint. Let's do opposed alertness versus stealth.
all right. I guess I roll alertness.
You're rolling stealth.
Stealth? Okay.
Santa's rolling alertness.
I'm
We'll see
alert
if
as
he
fuck.
actually can see you.
Oh.
You know where he is, but you're looking in that direction and you can't see it. Probably.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
That's some smooth
Like
ass
you know where to
stuff.
look, but you can't see him. Yeah. All right, sorry to cut you off, Sadako. What are you up to?
I was gonna say I would like to do like a quick search of the room to see if I can find anything.
All right. Searching the dining room. Let me just read this real quick. Okay, yeah, no. It's like you start looking around the room. Go ahead and give me that search roll.
Success.
Ooh.
Nice.
Look at that roll.
Nice. Yeah, I should say. Oh yeah, I guess Oh, you're doing private rolls. Private rolls that even
Oh,
I can't see. How is
that's
this?
that's why
Oh.
you can't see. Okay, okay.
How is this
Do you want me
happening?
to re-roll it? I can screenshot it
No,
if you don't believe what I got. I got a 3.
if you right click on it,
I had it
can
set to
you
private
do you
because
see
I
an
was
option to like
rolling. I was rolling for
yeah.
the tracking thing. That's why.
Yeah, I got you. This is like just me testing something in Foundry. If you right click on the hidden thing, does it give you an option to make it public?
Yes,
Interesting.
I need to go and do that to all those rolls because I forgot I hit
Oh,
tab to even do it. There you go.
you don't need to worry about it, but yeah. Sweet. Dang, a 3. That's awesome. All right, sweet. So you're looking around, and it's not hard to avoid people. Like you can hear them like humming to themselves and that kind of thing. And you're able to kind of like pretty succinctly give this a search. We are in the dining room and the living room. Um, in the living room, you see like a lot of new age magazine type stuff. In the kitchen, the fridge is pretty well stocked. You see like fresh goat milk, and it's August. What would be in August? I don't know. Maybe there's like potatoes that have been like recently harvested, and
Tomato.
tomatoes, maybe some peppers.
Yeah.
I don't know what grows in Kansas, but um,
Corn.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Um, but nothing that strikes you as particularly interesting. I guess the one thing that you do kind of get out of this is like it's not like there's still a lot of things in here that like obviously belong to the Galworthies. Like um, their presence has not been erased from the home. I guess if that's if that makes sense.
Yeah, I
You
get
know,
it.
like you see some mail that's come in for them that's like kind of left on the counter. Um, yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, we can look at the mail.
Is there anybody else in this room? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Damn.
Nope, there's nobody else in this room. You're left in a big room by yourself.
Are there any cameras?
You can give me an alertness check.
All right.
I'll give you plus 20 because you did the searching as well.
Ooh.
Also,
Yeah.
for me, am I
Oh,
able
one
to see?
over.
Jeez. Am I able to see anyone moving to any other rooms after they split up?
I'm gonna give this to you with your alertness and your bikes. Like, so once people, if somebody starts moving from their room, you'll probably spot it. But it looks like people are, yeah, pretty isolated. You know,
Okay.
and after like Estelle and Dawn, like have walked people to places where they can meditate or do whatever the fuck they're doing here. um, you know, then they go to their own rooms or own spaces to kind of do their practice.
Okay.
But yeah, good call. Um, all right, so what's happening next? Well, I guess what's his face? Agent Santa. Were you up to anything else more spectacular?
Well, the only thing spectacular, like, are the windows are the curtains down on the windows? Are they all open?
It can be up to you.
Well, if they're open, and I mean, gonna do shit. If they're not, I'm gonna open them up.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
that
you can open them.
let that sun shine in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But no, that's
Yeah.
he ain't gonna get fancy. He's just gonna go there, extend his arms, look out to the bright sunshine, take it all in.
I will say that the two of
Yes.
you, like, you don't get that feeling that you had before of like, some sort of spiritual occurrence, like another presence being there. That feeling has gone away at this point.
Damn.
Like a
Always gonna be
drug.
chasing that high.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's probably a little bit of time, or like there's potentially time if you would like to do anything else here.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I will fast forward to when
I'm gonna do
this
the
phase.
same thing about the windows in these rooms.
Yeah, you open them bright and wide. The sun is coming from the easterly direction, but starting to move across the sky a little bit, getting some good light in here. And yeah, nobody comes to disturb you or interrupt things or anything like that.
Nice.
Let me see what has been next phase of this practice. All right. So yeah, like a good maybe 20 minutes passes, where y'all kind of left in the room, before people start to congregate again. And this time everybody is, um, they're walking outside because it's a beautiful day. And everybody kind of like meets on the patio deck, the decking, and
Let's go.
everybody just kind of starts talking. Um, a lot of people are chatting about their relationships, talking about what works and what doesn't. Estelle like chimes in here and there about, the harmonic bliss teaching on the matter, and somebody speaks up and says, yeah, the other day I was I was so upset with my partner, so I locked myself in my room and started, uh, started doing their harmonic bliss stuff or going over the precepts or whatever, and they felt themselves kind of work through that, and then a few other people are like, yeah, I've had that experience too. Yeah, totally. Um, that's just kind of the general flavor of the interactions that are going on for, well, for a good long while. Would the two of you, like, so you would kind of like have fair game to strike up conversations with anybody that you like?
Oh hell yeah.
Any thoughts? Who would you like to talk to?
Whoever looks more seasoned, like they've been around a block in this place.
Okay, so Debbie has been here like at least a year. She's
Debbie's my
and she
target,
lives
man.
in the house. Okay.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, Debbie.
She's roommates with Janet Ramirez.
Janet.
She looks like she's been here a while as well.
Debbie and Janet.
I think Brandon might be a
Oh.
new acquisition. Yeah, you guys gonna have better intel than me, probably on your notes. So whatever's in the notes is more accurate. But yeah, we can talk to Debbie and or Janet.
Oh, I'll get Sunshine Superstar Debbie.
All right.
Ask her about.
Oh, hi, Ernie.
Oh hi. May I call you Debbie?
You certainly may. I'm gonna give her a southern drawl.
Oh, that makes it even weirder because that's my mom's name. She's also Southern.
Debbie?
I'm gonna have to veto this, and you have to change it. No, I'm kidding. You're fine. You're fine.
So, what got you here? What brought you here? And 1 year?
Oh.
Oh, wow. Wish I could get there. 1 day for me. Not even a day. Not even.
Oh, you can't rush these things, sugar. No. But that's all right. That's all right. You're off to a good start. Everybody has to start somewhere.
That's what I'm all about. Good starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what brings you to harmonic bliss?
Just that. Looking for some bliss. Real tiring out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Not sure if you can tell, but
So,
I ain't getting any younger. I ain't getting any younger.
Amen, dude. I feel that.
Well, this is true, and you're part of the universe, and the universe is ageless. Ageless, Ernie. It's been around forever.
Really?
What does that make you, how does that make you feel?
I just don't know about that. I mean, I can't wrap my mind around that. That's. Well, we're gonna get down to
It's
it.
because you're thinking.
Yeah. Well, what am I
I
thinking?
bet you're, yeah, I bet you're a real thinker there, Ernie. You look like an educated man.
Too many thoughts.
That's right. You know, I used to be a pretty analytical type, uh, and yeah, sometimes that maybe that can be like a first step for you. Maybe just letting some of that go.
Well, how you do it? How you let it all go?
I'm big on baths. I like all the scented candles and shit. That's Drew talking now. uh,
Oh, damn, really laid back here.
fucking bath soaps and I don't know what is the scented stuff? I don't know the stuff.
Bath bombs.
uh, yeah. Oh yeah. The bath bombs.
Terrorist
You get
win.
Totally.
well, you get them from town, or you make them yourself.
Oh, it's all natural, organic, from wildflowers collected on the farm.
Ooh.
Some of our homegrown herbs. We can show you how it's done.
I'm very much interested. Also, like to hear about a day in a life. What's that like?
No? Yeah, I mean, I'll bounce out of it. She'll kind of walk you through pretty basic stuff. You know, like sometimes you know somebody's got to make a grocery run, so they kind of get in the truck and do that. But no, a lot of the times it's just kind of like hanging out at the farm. Um, Everyone that lives there kind of has like little duties that they see to. And it's mostly stuff that they like to do, so they do it. You know, like people that like gardening do the gardening thing. People that are good with animals do the animal handling. Um, Most people contribute. Um, yeah, it's pretty basic.
We'll throw a little curveball in there. It still owns this whole farm? Yeah, she must be from a nice little family.
Oh no, no. The I don't. You would, of course, you wouldn't have known them. But this house belongs to the Galworthies. And they've been letting us stay here. They're pretty devoted practitioners as well.
Oh, are they here?
Oh no, I think they went on a road trip or something, some sort of vacation. They've been gone for a couple months now.
Months. Oh, I'm not. You think I'll be able to meet them when they do come back?
Well, yeah, they're real nice people. In fact, her daughter, what's her name? Stacy? Yeah, Stacy. Um, she's pretty bright too. She's getting ready to go to college. Oh, and sorry, I'm mixing names up. Meredith. Meredith, I think, is maybe the daughter.
Yeah.
Stacy's the wife.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Um,
You
yeah,
hear over an
Stacy,
earpiece. Yes.
yeah.
Also, just a
She went
heads
to
up.
college.
He said Stacy went into quit college.
Yeah.
So, there we go.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. I think she was studying something about she was in the biology program at I think University Missouri. I don't know what it was, but she was real into it.
And they just up and left. Road trip? Ooh, I haven't been on one of those since
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. You got your own wheels? You live around here?
Oh, I don't live around here. I don't got wheels. Bus man, you know what I'm saying?
No.
They-
Oh, that's that can be something living out here. Where are you from originally?
Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas.
Yeah,
City of Sin, that's what they say.
and they're right.
Yeah. You notice like a um what is it? Like a spot where a wedding ring used to be that's no longer there.
Ooh.
Uh,
I'm gonna notice and I'm gonna show my hand. Look. What's your story? What's your story?
oh yeah. She'll give you her story pretty easily. Just divorced, midlife crisis type situation. Fairly recently, like within the last couple of years, I think.
Ooh.
And yeah. Yep. She is living her best life now.
All right. I'll let Radical do some interrogations. I don't think I'm gonna. He's not gonna
Mhm.
push anything. Santa's
Sure.
in the
Just
field,
playing a
you know?
cool
Not
front
gonna
one.
push his agenda.
Hey, he's a cucumber right now.
Operation Little Helper.
Any thoughts, Sadako?
I'm gonna talk to the new Brandon.
The new brand.
The new Brandon. Okay. I don't know how many voices Drew has in him, so
Oh.
I'm gonna talk like a 10-year-old boy.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, I hate this.
But he's 35.
Agent Diddy, no.
Watch out, Drake's coming.
Makes me think of Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh my goodness.
Howdy there, ma'am.
Ooh.
Hey,
That's the 10-year-old?
Yep.
he's
I
35.
can play race car.
Yeah, I used to be in NASCAR driver, till I lost my sponsorship. No, I'm just teasing.
I love Miss Wheeler at my middle school.
Yeah, name's Brandon.
There
Nice
you
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. The name's Freya.
Oh, let's get you out of the dining room, Freya. It's much nicer outside.
Ooh.
Yeah, so first time on the farm?
Yeah. Met Don, and Don told me I had to come check it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Don's a pretty nice guy. He's been with Bliss for a while. Yeah. What kind of work he used to do? Or sorry, what kind of work do you do? Are you employed?
Yeah, just retail management, kind of basic, mundane.
My face.
Yeah. What is your persuade score?
Oh.
Just curious.
60.
Okay, sweet. Um, retail, huh?
Hmm.
Yeah. What are you, manager there or something? Or
Yeah, main manager at my store.
oh, okay, okay. Yeah, nice. It's good to have a solid job,
Hmm.
earning that money. Can't do much without it.
What about you?
Oh, I've had all kind of jobs here and there. I'm a bit of a handyman. Uh, anything broke, I'm the man to fix it.
You like the mod job. What
Yeah,
what brings you out here,
what's
Brent?
your human?
My humans is 6.
Yeah, 60. Um, yeah, you can tell he's he's not lying about this, like he's had a lot of different jobs and such. Um, he's definitely gives off the vibes of being like somebody who's not fit into to regular life, like probably never had a steady job for more than a month, couple months, living place to place, um, doing all kind of things to survive on the streets. Um, but yeah, sorry, you were asking something me,
Yeah, I was asking
Freya?
what brings you out here?
Oh, just kind of a new lease on life kind of thing. Met Estelle, kind of by chance, really ran into this harmonic bliss movement, and yeah, so far it's been a good thing. Been a real good thing.
Oh, definitely sounds like.
Yeah, yeah. If you can excuse me, just gonna go get some coffee.
All right.
Yeah, he'll just excuse himself, and you'll notice like he doesn't, like he's nice, but he doesn't kind of come back to chat you up or anything like that.
I'm
Unless you
gonna
kind of seek him out.
I'm gonna do a human just to see if I can tell if he's like nervous or what.
Mm-hmm. Sure, yeah. All right. It seems like he's not nervous. Like, it's almost like he's actively avoiding you.
Ooh.
Um, for some reason. Like, he's definitely polite on the surface, but yeah, he's like avoiding you.
So he's definitely got some.
Yeah, it would be yeah, it's unusual behavior. All right, sweet. So I think then let's wrap up our little talk session, which does go for a couple of hours.
God damn,
People just
they're listening to this.
bullshitting about like nothing.
Trust, I can bullshit
Talking
about nothing.
about relationship. Yeah.
You ever had Little Caesars?
Um,
I hate how
and
you
before
said
long,
that, and
like
my. I'm sorry. I hate how he said that. And my mind defaulted to the airplane scene. John knows what I'm thinking of and talking about.
It's been a minute. Like the one airplane scene that I'm thinking of is like him trying to land the plane and he's sweating profusely.
No, when they bring the kid to the cockpit to meet the pilot.
I don't remember.
Say,
I'll have to
Jimmy,
watch it again.
you ever see? He's like, hey, Jimmy, you ever seen a grown man naked?
Oh,
This is Liam Neeson that says, or not Liam Neeson.
it will be eventually.
It was not. It might have been Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen, yes.
Leslie Nielsen. Yeah. That was close. Close but not close. But yeah, okay, so it gets to a point where it's kind of time to pack up. People are getting ready, the commuters are kind of getting ready to post up. Is there anything else that you want to do before the meeting ends?
Oh, no, I'm just bullshitting. I'm getting with the people,
Okay, just kind of playing it cool, laying it low, keeping eyes open. All right, yeah. You can tell when it's time to pack up, Don is, noticeably a bit more kind of relaxed now than what he was previously.
Nice.
And y'all get in the truck. Everything looks like it was. Sign on the outside, like all the people that had eyes on. Like nobody came to the truck. Nobody messed with your stuff. When you go to grab your phones, like from the basket, nobody's fucked with that. Probably didn't hear anything much of interest. Lots of people talking about relationships and harmonic bliss BS.
Hell yeah.
All right, so let's y'all, where are we meeting back up? And or what are we doing from here?
We're gonna meet up somewhere with food.
Yeah, like taco stand. Give us something. Give us something, man.
Yeah. Some sort of food truck, I'm sure. What kind of food is in the food truck?
Chili.
It's gotta be chili dogs then, I
Chili
think.
dog. Hell yeah.
And it's called Sonic's.
Oh shit.
Chili dogs, chili burgers, chili fries, chili everything.
If
This
Sonic's
guy
didn't
does
make
chili.
it, that's no good.
Way past cool, man.
Is truck got anything sweet for my sweet tooth?
Sonic's honey buns.
Yeah.
Chili flavored
It's
ice cream.
got
Oh god.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. Chili flavored ice cream. 100%.
Their second bestseller is pickle mint.
I'll take it. Both. Pickle mint. Hey, how you guys do out there?
Right.
Damn, this hot dog.
So
Mhm.
yeah, Agent Jackson I think will kind of take a little bit of a lead on the debrief. She'll probably ask, okay, what are we thinking, folks? Did you see anything inside?
Here's what I will tell you. When they put that goddamn knob shit, that candlestick, whatever the hell it was, I felt something. And I'm not talking about like in my groin or nothing. I'm talking about some spiritual ass shit.
I was gonna say on a spiritual level.
Mm.
And all my years,
Interesting.
I don't know what the hell that was. I ain't never talked to Jesus, but that must have been him.
She seems slightly concerned by this, like not like she doesn't feel like you guys are losing your shit or anything, but like she definitely takes notes of it.
Oh, that's going on the record.
Definitely a group that seems very
Yeah.
on point with each other.
Yeah. Very cohesive.
Mm,
Okay. Okay. The machine itself, do either of you have any kind of machinery related skills?
nope.
Hell no.
Or electronics? Or
Oh,
okay, yeah.
I have something, but it ain't electronics. It's it ain't gonna help. It's computer science.
Damn.
Computer
Okay.
science.
Sure would be nice to
Do-
have old Trigger around, wouldn't it?
Sure would. Does anybody have like craft electronics or something, anything about heavy machinery?
I have heavy machinery, just base.
I guess.
Yeah, base for heavy, and that's it.
Base as well for heavy.
Ooh, medicine works as well,
I have a lot
or
of
science,
I
or
have
related to science.
science, you say?
Science, you say?
Yeah.
Which ones? I have
Yeah.
microbiology, biology,
Um,
and astronomy.
Biology or microbiology? What's the highest out of those two?
60 in micro.
Okay.
If that's no good,
What
I
about
have
medicine?
40 in medicine.
Okay. So give me a test on whatever was the highest. I think you said micro.
It was in fact micro. That's correct. Shit. Nice though,
Oof.
but shit.
69. Yeah.
That reminds me.
So, I mean, you're at least suspicious, but you can't like confirm without seeing it and whatnot. Like based on your best guess, this thing probably just measures like the conductivity of electricity in the skin. And like with Debbie coming out of the shower or bath or whatever, like, you know, if she had like salts on or whatever, like that would explain her smooth readings. So that's kind of like your analysis of the machine as they describe what it was and how it operated.
Good thing we didn't put the chip in my skin.
I don't know. You might have had better readings, depending.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The machine just playing the noise of me snoring on the phone.
We've never had a reading like this. Huh?
The Messiah has spoken.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the leader of the cult now. Gain one cult.
But yeah, so as far as you can kind of piece together, the machine is probably bogus.
I would say as much. That's on my mind. And I don't think it's I don't think it's real.
Not gonna lie though, I thought about stealing it.
Oh. Damn.
Interesting.
Really? Really?
Mhm.
Something that Don will clue you in on at some point is that the next meeting is probably going to be in a couple of days.
Nice.
You all made positive impressions, so you're welcome to join the next meeting if you so choose.
Oh, I'm ready for another meeting. You know what I'm saying? Get.
I'm definitely got interest on that Brandon guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the love
Yeah, he was
triangle
acting
begins.
kinda weird.
Here we go.
Stop.
He's young. You're young.
But you got to pull
Is
a
that-
trigger. I have a girlfriend. All right.
It's that kind of cult, right? After all, right?
It might be.
You gotta pull a trigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah, so I mean, he is an ex-con. He's got a little bit of a drug history.
I can fix him. It's an I can fix him story. I knew it.
Can't say I can recommend it, but we're all adults here, so
We're all adults here.
that's what Jackson says. No.
That's all. What do we do until then?
It's a good question.
Definitely come up with a way for trackers if
Oh.
Agent Sign has any way to do it. Not trackers, but a wiretap.
Ah.
That way they can hear us on the inside.
With how the last two things worked out, you probably could just put it in your anus or something.
Well, Sadako, you're a brave one. I commend you for taking these steps.
I'll go get the gloves.
Well, it's not time yet. I mean, we have days.
Jesus. Why are you excited?
Stoker's ready just
Excited?
like to go
No.
to work on Sadako, like just
I sighed, dude. I was like, I'll go get the gloves. He's resigned. He's not excited. There's a difference.
I mean, I'm sure we can tape it under our clothes, unless
Yeah.
somebody wants to get naked in the main hall.
you never know.
I don't know if that's what it takes.
Like we just got past the interview stage. You know what I'm saying?
Did they tell you what they're gonna do for the next stage?
Don hasn't said anything.
Yeah, Donna will tell you like this is pretty much how all the meetings go. This is what it means to be part of Harmonic Bliss.
Okay.
Interesting.
Estelle has not. Yeah, Estelle has not mentioned anything in terms of plans or.
Big plans. Oh no, I will say, I don't think they heard that. That allegedly the family's been gone for months. Road trip.
Does that correspond with what we have in the notes as far as like timing?
It should. If it doesn't, then retcon it to
To what it does say.
line up.
Okay.
I can't wait for the plot twist that like in like 2 weeks in game time the family just returned from Hawaii.
Yeah.
That'd be a good.
So,
love
do we have
how-
any leads on where the Galworthies are?
None.
Probably not
Nothing,
enough time for
okay.
info yet.
Right. Anything that would tip you off? Reason to believe that they are still alive, or not?
Nothing yet that I've found out.
I don't think we have enough information to determine 100% if they are dead or alive. However, I would like to. Am I able to make a phone call with the burner phone
Ooh.
without bringing too much notification or like too much to me?
Yeah. What who you want to call?
Can I call the handler and ask them who the name on the deed for the house is still? If they can get that information for me.
Oh yeah. Well, so let me ask this: are you reaching to? So your handler is this Agent Jackson person? Is that who you're reaching out to, or are you reaching out to somebody else from Delta Green, like your personal contact?
Let's see. We will just go with Jackson. See if he can get me any information on who has ownership
Gotcha.
or whose name is on the deed of the
Mhm.
house current in the land.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's easy to acquire for you. I'm gonna imagine that probably we're gonna play loose with time here.
Mhm.
So we can, as long as you know, reasonably have the time to accomplish something, we can just say that it happens. But yeah, so this can be tracked down pretty easily. It is in the name of the Galworthies still.
Okay. Has there been any?
Yeah, no transfer of ownership.
Has there been anything added to their credit reports within the past since they've been missing?
No, as a matter of fact, there hasn't been any credit card activity. Wherever they've gone, there also have not been like large cash withdrawals from accounts, like prior to the disappearance or after the disappearance.
Okay. Then is there any? Well, I don't think they would have cell phones. That'd be too convenient. Have their names? Are they able to check any form of? So, has there been no movement of any of their banking accounts or credit account or anything? Just zero movement?
We can imagine maybe some of their bills are on auto pay or something.
Okay.
But beyond that, like nothing suspicious,
Okay. Is there a
Essentially
way?
no activity.
Is there a way to? I wonder if they're actually. Damn, I should have asked someone to check for any phone wires or anything of the sort in the household while they were there.
Oh.
Yep. There would be a landline in the
Okay.
house.
Connected?
Yeah. Yep.
Damn
Is there
it.
a way we can tap it?
It could be an option. Could be an option. Yeah, in fact the number that like is on the little handout thing is to the landline of the house. That's like
Okay.
registered
Okay.
and, has service.
Okay. I want to let me look at the pamphlet real quick. Because I do think I want to call that number. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call that number and see who picks up.
Okay. Yeah, ring 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 ring. It rings for a good amount. And then you could probably pick it out now from like having heard it through the phone previously. It's Estelle that answers the phone. It's, hello? Harmonic Bliss? This is Estelle speaking.
And I would kind of just put on what sounds like a casual voice and say, yeah, I found a pamphlet blowing in the wind about harmonic bliss, and I was interested, but can you give the phone to the person who leads this, or the person running it that I can talk to for a couple seconds?
I can help you with any questions you might have.
Okay. I was just wondering what is it all about? What does this entail for me? Because I've been having some, troubles mentally, and I've been looking for a way to help myself.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Um, and she'll give you a spiel that matches pretty much what's on the pamphlet.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Okay.
We have another meeting happening in a couple of days. You're welcome to join us and give it a try.
Okay. Am I able to talk to like some of the other members around too, just to get a feel for everything? I understand, it's a
Uh,
little bit weird to do that, but I just like I have like this self-conscious thing about like, talking to just one person about something and getting drawn in because I've had loan sharks do that to me before.
yeah, no, that's very understandable. Um, hold one moment, please. And
Ooh.
she steps away from the room. And somebody comes back and answers the phone, and you get, who do you get? Let's see. We'll keep it simple. We'll keep it Debbie.
Debbie? Okay.
Everybody's
Okay.
favorite. Everybody's favorite.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Debbie. Can I ask who I'm
Uh
speaking to?
Hello, Debbie. This is Matt. Matt Smith. I've been um having some personal troubles, and I've been looking at the pamphlet about this great thing you guys have going on there, and I just wanted to ask everybody their opinions and get a feel for the place. Maybe try and learn a little bit more about it personally, so I won't feel so out of place if I do attend a meeting here soon.
Oh, of course, Matt. Yeah, you're welcome to come on. Now I'm not one of the senior. Well, we don't really have a hierarchy here, but um, yeah, I'm sure if you want to come out and visit the farm, we have another meeting that's coming up in a couple of days. I understand Estelle probably told you about that. Um, you sound like a nice young man. Um, what can we do to help?
It's just mostly, I guess, mental troubles dealing with stress and possibly, I at one point having a drug addiction, and I really feel like I need to get away from these things. I feel like the more I'm out here, it just draws me back in, and I feel like I should go somewhere where I can be more secluded with myself to fix these problems.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Do you live in the area? Do you need to travel out here from another state?
Yeah, I would be coming from another state. Um, I can make the drive myself and get there if I really needed to, and I think I will. I just need to get my priorities straight here first, and I'll. Do you have an exact date in which this meeting will be taking place?
Well, it sometimes we get inspired to meet. We don't have like a regular schedule. We have kind of like a connected group. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be. Let me open up my calendar here. It's gonna be Tuesday the 8th at around 9 o'clock local. So that's probably Central Time.
Okay, that sounds great. Do you guys do like, say I were feeling desperate and I needed to go like now? Would y'all be open to that too?
hmm Uh, let me ask for you. Go ahead and give me a persuasion test with
Ooh.
let me think about it real quick. What is your persuasion score? It's probably not great.
Persuade is 40.
Okay, that's still pretty solid. Um,
All right.
let's. Oh, he rolling it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, yeah. So she comes back on the line, or maybe it's Estelle that comes back on the line and is like, I'm sorry. This it's a little bit of an unusual request. Uh, I don't think we'll be able to accommodate an emergency situation, perhaps. But you're more than welcome to join us on the 8th.
All right. Can I talk with like uh, one of your newest members and just see how they feel, joining in on this now and seeing how things are going?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
give me a second.
You're really hitting the Lumberg with that one.
Yeah. I was gonna say, we just had some people join us today. Of course, I kind of got good feelings about them. I think they're probably gonna be back when we meet. Um, Matt, I think honestly the best thing is just gonna be for you to bring up the courage to come out here. Um, there's so much that you will be able to learn here and in person that you just can't get over the phone or on a YouTube video or anything like that.
I understand. It's just I have really bad anxiety when it comes to these things, and these phone calls really do help. They make me motivated even more to show up, and that's what really gets me. Cause like y'all have got me to that point where I'm actually like pushing to it. I just want this final confirmation for myself to say I'm going to make that drive tomorrow and uh go out that way whenever on Tuesday.
I'm sorry. What did you say? You're coming out here Tuesday?
Yeah,
She
yeah,
sounds. Yeah.
yeah. Tuesday is the day that I was thinking about heading out that way, but I will more than likely come on the day that you were wanting me to come over. It's just I, I feel like I really need to get away from this place that I'm in right now, and it just keeps drawing me in.
Gotcha. Yeah, Tuesday's when our next meeting's gonna be. Um, and like she sounds like she's repeating herself. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
My name is Matt. Matt Stryker.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Matt Stryker. Um, yeah. Our next meeting's at 8. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Uh, yes. And just you know, uh, have a good day. I'll see y'all Tuesday. I'll make sure to make it out there. Um, there's uh one thing I do have left to ask is do y'all have animals out there or anything of the sort, or do you allow animals to come with?
Yeah. Yeah, we have lots of animals. We got a couple of goats, um, lots of chickens, lots of little farm animals, lots of room for them to come out and be animals.
And I'm hmm. I think that should have been long enough for them to tap the line and everything. I guess I'll start saying my goodbyes and everything.
Okay.
You have a good day, Debbie. I will see you soon, and I look forward to it.
Yeah, she seems distracted the longer the conversation goes, and like eventually when you hang up, she'll hang up.
I will let her hang up first.
No, you hang up.
Since she's distracted, maybe she, there's a chance she could possibly leave the phone just there, not noticing.
No, there's not that chance.
Okay.
Good try though. Good try.
Okay. Well, we try. So, yeah, I noticed. So I just wanted to jot this down in my notes that she did not remember my name.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's not a Drew. I mean, it probably would also be a Drew thing, but that was an explicit her thing.
Okay, cool.
So hang on. There is a thing in this about tapping the phones.
Yeah, like the MC catchers.
Does
Yeah.
anybody here have Sigint?
Uh,
What's the score?
minus 50.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. You want me to make a roll
All
for it?
right. So,
If only Trigger was still alive.
yeah, is 50 the highest that we have?
I don't even have it.
so.
I
I
think
have a
he's the only
zero.
one.
Wait, what's going on? Okay.
I have 0.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be a roll at minus 20,
All right.
and depending on what happens, we'll see what happens.
You said minus 20, so. Ooh. Well. Yeah, that's
a failure. So with a failure, you are able to access her saved messages and change her voicemail greeting.
Oh,
Damn.
interesting. Okay, so I'm able to change your voicemail and what?
Access voice messages, I think.
Oh, okay.
Access her saved messages and change her voicemail greeting.
I hope you get a
I
real
guess.
juicy message.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start going through those messages.
Let me just see if there's anything interesting in there.
I was gonna say Drew definitely had that part planned out.
Let me get back to you on that.
Okay, if you want to do that later, you can just.
Yeah, so what is let me try and circle us back to like what is the theory? What are we like do we have any working theories in terms of like what might be going on here and or the fate of the Galworthies? If not, like how are we planning to bring this case to a conclusion or like advance it at the next meeting? Or before the next meeting?
That's a good question.
Well, I personally think until the next meeting, I'm gonna stay in my location, just living
just
off of
keep eyes on it.
Yeah, keep eyes on it, make sure anything goes south or whatnot. With the other agents, I can bum rush in and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Though I would have to roll stealth to keep constantly rotating around the area, right?
So if you want to get like close on the premises, I'll take a stealth check for that. If you're just like coming and going from the woods and like fairly, deep in the woods or whatever, I'm not gonna worry about that.
Okay, yeah, I'd just be
Especially
circling
from
around it.
you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's a good approach.
So about like every hour, I just kind of swap through from one wooded area to another wooded area to get like a different view on the farm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of get a sense for kind of the daily activities. You can figure out what rooms people are staying in, that kind of information.
Okay. Hmm.
Well, Santa's been reading up on these people that y'all got the records for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right. I see some people I could work with.
Oh yeah, who do you think we should attack and barrage with questions?
Old Janet. Old Janet. Old Janet.
Damn it, Janet.
She's next on the list.
Mm-hmm. All right.
A lot of people with some stuff. But working theories. Yeah, I need to see paperwork, but I don't think they have a paper trail. They seem to be really free balling this one. Like, if there's something there. It's probably not in the house, you think?
Did you see the whole house?
I walked
Maybe-
around just a bit.
I mainly saw the living and dining room.
Yeah, you wouldn't have seen any bedrooms, and you wouldn't have seen the upstairs.
I was gonna say I thought it was a two-story.
Or like you wouldn't have gone in bedrooms, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Didn't get a tour of the land either.
Any basements or anything like that in the place?
There's a root cellar, but I don't think there's a proper basement.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hmm.
We gotta get in that cellar.
What goes well inside cellars? Hey, bring a little peace offering next time. Something to deposit in there.
True. Maybe you can win them over with your honey buns.
They're off the sugar. At least some of them are.
Did either of you get a sense for who might be, if they were abducted, who would be responsible? Or, if they were abducted, who could it be pinned on?
That's what I was wondering about fabricating.
Oh, we're gonna go that route.
Hmm.
I think of the ones so far.
And if you don't have a
Brandon makes
sense,
this
that's okay.
But
Got the drug convictions?
yeah, just like priors.
Well, him.
Was
No,
anyone else
Jan
with
already
priors?
had.
Or
Was it
priors?
Jan already had a taste for blood?
Yeah, true. Could be either of them.
Then of course we could always. Well, it has to be somebody who's staying at the farm, right?
Well, if it makes sense, because you're gonna fabricate it anyways.
Yep. That way they have
Unless you don't
grounds
need
to
but-
check the farm. Because if we pin it on somebody who's a commuter. Like, oh, they could have just abducted them, took them elsewhere. Like, oh, but this is somebody who's staying on the farm. Maybe didn't take them too far. But Debbie stays on the farm. Who else stays on the farm?
Janet so far, right?
Debbie, Janet, what about your Brandon? He's a commuter. Stays at the farm. Ooh.
Elizabeth Mitchell stays at the farm. Brenda stays at the farm.
Tax accountant.
Rhonda
So what, you
stays
want
at
me
the
to-
farm. A lot of them are staying at the farm, actually.
You want me to dirty up Brandon? Is that what you? Is that the approach you're going with? I got no problem with it.
I guess it's a
Hey,
backup
Sa-
plan if we don't find anything.
Yeah, Sadako, you talked to Brandon.
Mm,
You saying it was a little funny?
definitely.
Well, there you go. Imagine how spooked he'll get when a cop talks to
Hmm.
him.
Oh, I think he'd go running.
Perfect. Perfect. How do we dirty him up? We need some personal belongings, or we just need we need some of his stuff. Then
Y'all didn't get a chance to look at anything in the
kitchen?
surroundings of the farm, did you? Like the barn?
I
or
mean,
the
I looked
shed
in
or
the
any of
kitchen and I found mail and all that, but not really look around outside. No.
that? Okay.
No. Ushered right into the house. Did our thing. Patio time. Real fun.
Oh wow.
Then I guess that would
So
be something.
I'm just noticing we're already. Oh, sorry to interrupt, but so we're at the 3 hour mark. It looks like 3 hour plus.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Okay, so I will probably look to kind of tie things off here in the near future. Like maybe we'll save the next meeting for
Next session.
for for next session. And with as far as we got, I could probably do Sunday then.
Ooh.
Okay.
So yeah, if y'all want to do your conspiracy theorizing and strategizing, I can give you a day to do that.
Okay.
Give you a day of real time plotting
Ooh.
and planning for the
Yeah.
next.
Definitely. Look, Santa is literally a gun. You point him in the direction you want him to go, you'll get the motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
You want Brandon dirty? I'll dirty his ass up. That'll be my goal next meeting. Dirty that fucker.
Oh, so roll improvement scores.
Alrighty.
Ooh, we're light on the improvs.
Not me.
But it's a big boy.
It's a big boy.
Woo! I'll take it.
Ooh, shit, 4%?
Oh boy, 1% on both.
Oh, is it human? Congratulations. Your card
Alert.
carries
Yeah, isn't that the second
1%.
time in a row?
Oh, alertness, yeah.
Snake eyes.
I think this is the first time I rolled a 4%. It pitied me.
Nice.
It's like, oh, you only got one? Here, let me throw you some change.
Let me throw you some change.
Me and Nish high rollers today.
I still got to figure out contextually how to use the science skills. Other than to cause sanity loss for myself when I realized this isn't right. There has to be an application outside of that.
Yeah.
I would think.
I mean, from a useful perspective, like it can be the detector. Like so if there's something that's like hard to explain, but like science will explain it, like your science skill will get that. Or
Will
it will
eliminate
say,
things or-
no, science doesn't explain this. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is unnatural. We need to destroy it, bottle it up. Yeah.
I see.
Wait, so if you have like high enough science, you can try to bullshit away a sanity loss with science?
No.
Oh no, you're probably gonna lose some sanity, but like you've at least determined like this thing is the thing you need to do something about.
Gonna become Neil
Ah.
deGrasse type. type.
Yeah.
Look how easy it is to lose sanity. Let's continue.
That's like the totally different scale of my other theory. If you have an intelligence of 1, you can't lose sanity because you don't understand anything either way.
That's right.
Damn.
But yeah, okay, interesting. A little bit of a slow start, definitely in the investigative side of the mission.
We're just getting in tune, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get their harmonic
Yeah,
pace on.
yeah. We'll let you all control the pace as much as possible.
I just can't wait till Chris shows up in the next session with us. Old Matt Stryker.
Is it Matt Stryker? Is that his name?
I don't know. You said you
Matt.
gave them 2 different names, so I'm already
That was the
worried.
It
second
was
one.
Matt Smith. Matt Smith.
Matt
is what you
Smith?
called him.
Matt Smith. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him a
Yeah.
generic
Matt Smith
last
was the
name.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Trigger, what is your medicine ultimately landing on?
Oh,
Yeah.
how could you do this to me?
I'm sorry I did that. Trigger you?
Smiley face.
What is my medicine? It's 40. It's 40.
Okay. You might get something out of this. Let's see. You can go ahead and roll it too. While I look for what you might get.
23.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
a
okay, a
success.
pass. Great.
Are you gonna
I was a
examine
little
us, dude?
disappointed. It's gonna improve it.
Yeah, yeah. No, but so you kind of get from Estelle physical situation, like hearing her on the phone, maybe seeing some little bit of footage of how she acts real time or something, and just like descriptions of symptoms. You think that she probably has some sort of thyroid issue.
Mm.
Like that would explain the lack of sleep. That would explain kind of the hyperactivity. Like it would potentially explain some things. If you wanted to know for certain, like, if she has medical records, getting a look at those might be helpful. Doing some sort of examination yourself would potentially be a little bit more helpful. Just some things to think about.
All right.
But yeah, you have a theory that kind of maybe explains her slight oddities in behavior.
Okay.
Cooking up some ideas.
Yeah, I'm wondering how I leverage that to talk to maybe a local hospital if she's been to any of them. I mean, I suppose I could throw out the CDC credentials, but I don't want to do that unless I have to.
Checking out the water. It seems to be a little contaminated.
Oh yeah, you could
air.
definitely
And
check
then use
the water.
use the bureaucracy to. It would be bureaucracy, I assume, to get into the records or to check out and go through the records.
Possibly.
I guess it depends on how they set it up. Could be computer use too and stuff like that.
Oh, some strings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to look what they say. Bureaucracy is likely.
I also have accounting,
I
but I don't think that's it.
Yeah, the other thing that I'm weighing is like law might come into place in terms of like what authority you're coming at these records from.
Are we teaming up?
Like, are you saying that you're with the FBI, and like this is part of the investigation? Are you saying, hey, I'm with the CDC and I need these records? Like, yeah, what is kind of the argument or the authority behind your request? Would be my Question
Yeah,
mark.
if we have to go the law side, we're definitely having to team up because I've got a big old goose egg in that one.
Ooh. Now I could bring in Ricky. You know what I'm saying?
Ricky, listen to my calls, Ricky.
Cool. Well, I think we're officially done tonight. GG everybody.
Interesting.
That kind of thing. If you have questions, comments, concerns, amusing anecdotes, feel free to send them.
Nice.
I'll stay on a little bit longer if y'all want to conspiracy theorize or whatever, but
You want a conspiracy theory?
yeah, GG.
It was definitely Colonel Mustard with the candlestick.
I knew it.
Oh, this definitely
it.
reminds me of
Every time.
every time. Reminds me of the start of Bullfrog.
Might remind you of the ending too. We'll see.
It might.
Is Chris familiar with the events of Bullfrog?
I am not.
Okay. Bullfrog was our last operation. Who wants to give him the debrief?
The down and dirty.
Not me.
That's
too
where the
soon.
Townsend
It's too
massacre
soon.
happened.
Oh, does I wonder if Chris would want to play that as part of another cell. Maybe we shouldn't
Ooh.
spoil Bullfrog.
That's
Yeah,
true.
maybe.
If you end up playing that pre-written scenario, it's quite good.
Hmm.
So maybe
I
you shouldn't
am-
do
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. Food.
Oh, maybe.
It was a slow start and things got wild. That's all you gotta know.
Sounds like a good time.
Let's say there was a TPK. That's all you really need to know.
I mean, you can tell him that part because
Yeah. You don't have to tell them
Everybody's
how
gonna
or
get
why
that
or any
kind
of
of
that.
it.
Just there's TPK. We all died.
Uh,
We all died.
hello? Oh,
the
We
great
all
Townsend
died.
Two of you survived.
We
Agent
all
Easy and
died.
And
Agent Townsend.
yeah, because
Yeah.
Santa's a number 3 on the easy
On the Yarrow
the
scale.
easy number. Yeah, the
Yarrow
Yarrow
number.
scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid Yarrow numbers.
Is easy number 3.
Green hat clearance.
I'll never get clearance at this rate.
What's your Yarrow number?
Hey, survive this one, you might get a Yarrow number down the line. Future operation, you know?
Yeah, his number will at least be 3, right? Because yours is 3.
Yeah. So they knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy who
Yeah.
worked for you.
You wait till Bill
Or
shows up.
maybe it would be 4. Yeah, it would be 4. But anyways.
I'm gonna end the stream, but yeah, thanks, man. And then
Same.
I'll do some conspiracies here. Some conspiracies.
Yee.
No one gets to hear the conspiracies.
No, that's for us.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Thank y'all for
Insider
watching.
knowledge.
See
Well, I
y'all
can.
later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thanks,